This time at the Quick Speed Shop, check this out. I got my friend Paul over here. He's in the back. We're pinstriping the 37 Ford and the Model A truck. We already did that, but we're working on this. How did it come out, Paul? How much tape's coming off of that? Or how much
how much paint? A little bit, a couple little spots, but
Good thing the car's got plenty of paint on it.
We were just adding to some of the patina.
Patina. Look at that. Just like Henry Ford wanted it. One little line around the car.
Yeah.
I got to keep Henry Ford in mind. He doesn't like me ruining his cars.
Yeah. We just put the lipstick on the beautiful girl.
Yep. Good enough for the girls we date.
That's for sure.
Right.
No, I do it here now. I got the internet here.
No shit. After
Oh,
5 years.
no, now I got to beep it.
Watch your own.
I got a bunch of angry old guys that watch these videos that don't like swearing.
What we need is a woman in here occasionally,
Women are hard.
in a bathing suit.
Well, the people in hell want ice water too.
Women are hard to find for. Women are hard to get for movies. I got Drunk Ted, so I'm going on the road 20 days this summer. Drunk Ted.
Well, he's
Because-
the one that could get some
You want me to
women
go?
in here. Doesn't he have a real
Go ahead.
pretty daughter?
Should I stripe?
Yeah, go ahead.
Doesn't he have a...
Yeah, but she's not available all the time. He just
Well, sometimes.
he just retired, so I got to keep him busy so he doesn't get divorced. His wife said, "Get him out of here."
He's got any old cars?
He's got a. They got a what do you call it?
What kind of...
76 Ford F100, and he's got a 2005 old man Mustang he putters around in. He had a 68 Ford, but nothing old. Is this plugged in? Oops. I'm having technology issues here.
Josh, are you on Facebook? I see your picture in there.
Quick Speed Shop is.
Did you see the guy, Donnie Whalen? He had a 29 Roadster like yours, silver, gray or silver, out of Tennessee.
Don Whalen.
He used to be here building stock cars against Troyer. With Troyer, I guess.
Oh, I was going
should
to say, that
say.
name sounds familiar.
Troyer made him go fast. Troyer says Don built the best ones. But Troyer made
It's a Troyer chassis under my kid's truck that he built.
You do?
It's an old
Is that from the
Troyer.
other one, or from the other race car before? Didn't
No,
he have a race
no.
car before?
Yeah, that was a street stock though. This was an actual modified.
No.
I tried to get most of the bugs and dirt off the truck, but it's hard
Why?
because I haven't washed it in forever, ever. So
One time I got caught in the rain with my Roadster. It's the only wash job it's ever had.
this has already been.
You come to my house in your old Roadster in the rain.
Probably.
I remember
Yeah.
you had a bag around your GPS.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? This truck, because it's been built 3 times. If we did archaeological, like take it back and restore it, if we sanded all this paint off, it's already pinstriped. When Ron Lasker striped it,
Wow.
it's all striped around here. His stripes didn't sell on the dash, but it's striped here. It's striped on the tailgate. It's striped on the original grill shell. It's striped on the headlights. Not those headlights. The other headlights. Actually, the other headlights are still striped around the tow truck now. So it's already been striped once and painted over once.
Are we recording now?
Yeah.
No swearing then?
Yeah, don't say your bank PIN number or anything unless you want to.
Okay.
The Nigerians are going to hook me up with that money. They got $2 million I'm supposed to get on Thursday. I just got to give them the rest of my info.
There you go. I love it.
They sounded pretty nice when I talked to them on the phone. They said,
My,
thank you for choosing us. We'll be giving you the money on Thursday.
My sister's going through that right now. She
You're-
says, "Are you a mulligan?"
Your redheaded
She says,
sister?
Yeah. Yep. And she says, "Well, do you know Walter Mulligan or something?" She said, "No Walter in our family." Well, Walter, this is on an inheritance. She said, "Oh no, nobody I know." So he hung up, and then he called back the next day, and he says, "I just want you to check out everything because this is quite a bit of money, in the millions of dollars, and you know, you might want to do." And then he started asking some questions. Well, she'd already talked to her lawyer friend, and he told her question to ask. So kind of trap them. I says, you know, these guys are good. They'll
Yeah.
have some answers. They'll be lies. So today she was waiting because she gave him about 6 questions from the lawyer, and she's waiting today to see if she gets the next call.
Really?
She thinks it's a hoax. So does a lawyer. He says, but go for it a little while. You never know.
You never know. Why is there
And
antifreeze?
that's what the con guys. That's why they keep going. You never know if this is the one that's going to.
Why is there antifreeze leaking out of the front of the block in this?
It's probably just a little crack in the block.
Probably.
I wouldn't worry about it.
It looks like it's coming out under the head. Is that bad?
No.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Is it a lot? Oh, that's a big puddle, about 4 feet wide.
I think it actually leaked on the intake and it blew it off when it ran off the intake as it blew it down the front of the block when I fired it up. Crisis averted. One of the lifters has been ticking for about 8,000 miles, and I was going to take the valve cover off and look at it, but then I never did. So
How's that feeling?
it hasn't come apart yet.
That's my theory. Drive it till it breaks.
Oh, I want to know. I want to take a measurement off your truck before I go. Are you comfortable in there, or would you like 2 more inches?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, it's pretty good, but my bad knee, it makes it hard to get in with my bad knee now. I gotta watch out I don't.
That's the way my sedan, I'll tell you. It's a challenge for me.
Well, eventually you learn how to slither in there. You get it.
I
You
know.
get used to
29s are, that cowl is so short on them.
If I twist my knee sideways, like I gotta do to get in here, I gotta be careful. I gotta like hold it. I've had my knee pop out like laying in bed and getting the sheet caught on it.
That's not good.
I had it happen on the power tour last year. I was down in South Carolina and I moved my leg and it popped out and I didn't know how to reset it yet. And I freaked out because I'm like, how am I supposed to get home 1,000 miles away with my leg blown out? But then if I kneel on it, it goes, I think the tendon's popping over the end of the knee joint, and if I kneel on it, it goes back the other way.
Excuse me while I throw up.
And that's my thesis anyways.
No, I'm not guaranteeing that to stick.
That's all right.
I've scrubbed it and I'm still getting a little fish eyes.
If it blows off, grab it and we'll bring it back and try to glue it on.
I probably shouldn't have wiped the whole truck down with detailing spray, but
Probably did it just for me, right?
yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it for the Motorama. It looked like $1 million then.
Oh, come on. How long ago was that, though?
20. What was it last year? 23. It was 22. So it's been 2 years. And it was out in the sun.
Oh, you missed the Motorama?
Now the funny part was I had Paul come down to put a stripe on his 37 Ford, but I figured that wasn't enough, so I added another truck into the mix.
No, he only had me come down because he wanted me to bring Mighty Taco.
Well, yeah,
Don't
yeah.
let him BS you. He wanted Mighty Taco.
Mighty Taco's all gone, bro.
Well, it is now.
That disappeared right
I
away.
had to wrap it up in a sturdy old towel to keep it warm to get here.
I've been there before.
So you didn't tell him about the Dodge outside you're going to bring in next?
Well, we're gonna, yeah, that's got snow on it right now.
That
I
ain't
c-
gonna happen.
Did you bring your gold for that? We're gonna put gold stripes on that. You're standing on the driveway. That used to be the driveway before I added 10 feet on the garage. That's why the garage is half concrete and half asphalt. I was supposed to have my concrete guy do that this spring, but then I bought another truck and I ran out of concrete money. But I also used part of my roof money to buy the truck, so now I don't have a roof or concrete.
You got to put your priorities in. Apparently you did.
You gotta spend money to make money. Wait till you see that build. It's a secret. I can't really release it on the channel yet.
That Dodge truck out there is about, how far is that bed off the ground? About 4 feet in the back?
All the way.
Wow.
I haven't even put the big tires on it yet.
Is that those out there with those big studs on them?
No, the big tires are in here. It's got to go up another 1.5 inches. Hold on, I'm missing the action.
Yeah, this is the action.
This is part 2 of striping and storytelling with Paul. If you go back on the channel, we did my boogie van almost killed him in the driveway. Then later in the yard, talking about stories. So we looked at your Roadster and your 61 Chevy.
Yeah.
So if you go back on the channel, you can see striping and storytelling. This is part 2.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Look at all the bugs on here. Nice.
You know, no one will pick on you if you once a year wash it, you know.
I mean, I try to get the brake dust off the wheels once in a while. If I have to wash a car, I don't like it.
I'm with you. You know my little 29?
Yeah.
That color, one of the reasons I picked it, obviously because my 61 Chevy was that color, it does not show dirt.
Really? My dad's yellow car shows.
Metallics.
My dad's yellow car shows dirt all the time, no matter what's going on.
Don't leave me this way. Where's your tape at, buddy?
My tape? What kind of tape? Tape measure?
Measuring.
What the frick's going on here, Josh?
It's on that blue table behind the 37 Ford. Yeah, it's all round striping there.
You sure about that?
Try again.
Yeah, he's the only one that striped it.
Hey, there's another taco left here. Can I have it?
Yeah, it's a little light. Yeah, he's the only one that's ever striped this.
Okay. I think it needs a little green.
Need some green. Ow. Careful. Can you put a doodad around the filler neck? Too, while you're right here. That looks like it's drier. Like it shouldn't be as... this one we can put more doodabs in. I thought about doing a doodab on the front of the fender too, like tracing the edge of the fender, then like a little thing up. Can we do that? Or
Sure.
I don't want to razzle dazzle you too much.
Razzle dazzle. That's what he does.
There might be dents in that. You can just paint around those. It's fine.
Well, the little skippy parts, that's the low spot of the dent.
Yeah.
Not to worry.
Now, Model A aficionados, notice this is a 28-29 cab, but it's got the 30-31 filler neck. Because this is an early 30 cab where all they did was change it to the modern style filler neck with the 30-31 grill, but they used the 28-29 cab to use them up.
I did not know that. I've had 329s.
It's a rare fact. You gotta look in the MCAA or whatever antique or Model A books to figure that out.
Well, I know that Henry Ford didn't throw nothing away. He kept building cars till he was out of parts. Which is why the trucks had T-doors on them.
Yep. My favorite Henry Ford story was, what's his name? Edsel. It's like, come on, Pops, let's get with the times. Like, you know, Model T's a little long in a 2, Chevy and Mopar and all that, or Plymouth are coming up, and he's like, nope. And his dad was out farming then, wearing his soybean suit, and Edsel's like, we're gonna build a new office building, you know, in Dearborn. So they dug the foundation and got it all laid out, and Henry comes over because he had, you know, like Greenfield Village when he was living there, before his Greenfield Village, and he's like, hey, what's with the hole over there? Oh, that's our new office building. He's like, no, I don't think so. So he made Edsel walk by it every day, this unfinished foundation hole. Like, how about you ask me next time? I'm in charge. And then Edsel got stomach cancer and died in 1943, and then Henry felt bad after that. So
You bury him there?
I don't.
They already had the hole dug.
Yeah.
Why not put him in there?
But let that be a lesson to you. Don't do nothing unless Henry says so.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah. This is the most fun since my last root canal.
Striping a truck?
Let's see.
Even
Tight quarters, silicone all over the primer.
that's bird crap.
Oh, well, thanks.
Sorry. Somehow birds were pooping on it wherever it was sitting because I see some on the roof. I left the splash aprons off just so you could get in to stripe it though.
Paul, you remember Corky Hubert?
Absolutely.
Do you know who Greg Schoen is?
Does not ring a bell.
He's a guy around here. He has a 34 Dodge truck, and it was like a beater, what they were called back then. And Corky striped it, and when he came to a dent or a bump, he went around it with the striping. He just had a hell of a good time with it.
Nice.
In fact, Greg Schoen, you don't happen to have his telephone number, do you?
Yeah.
Good, I'll get it off for you before I leave.
Would it be too much trouble to put a little ring around all them rings on the visor? Or not?
Yeah.
Don't do it, or
I'm not doing it.
okay.
Well, if he stands on your hood, it'd be easier.
I like to get carried away.
Sounds like you just were.
No, I'm internet friends with Scratch from Texas on Instagram. We should send this to him. The fenders must be worn off more. Tape's sticking right on there good.
Well, the bugs are sticking, so I figured
Yeah,
paint will stick
the
too.
tape sticks to the dead bug.
My dad's yellow car, I put it away one year and I forgot to clean it off and it had bugs on it because it's all smooth paint. I came in the spring, all the bugs had fallen off the paint and were laying in like a silhouette of the front of the car on the ground. One of the reasons I don't wash stuff is my water's horrible. And
Oh, that's a good, I haven't heard that one yet.
You're
I've
too
heard
busy
other
building
stories.
stuff. You don't have time to wash stuff.
yeah. If I gotta wash it, I lose interest. Do you think we can do a Rat Fink cartoon on the tailgate?
Like a
Okay.
3-foot,
Like a 3-4 one, yeah.
yeah. Maybe on this car.
If we got time.
Stick.
I can't
What's for breakfast?
I can't guarantee it'll stick this car. It should.
I see somebody striped around your air vent here.
I had to do that because the paint was all gone.
Who did that, Stevie Wonder?
I think
I,
he
that
did.
was just some rust encapsulator brush touch down there with a. Look at the weird circles in the paint here.
Yeah, it looks like it rained on it.
This is painted by. It was in the barn, put in the barn in '74, so it was painted before that. So I can't take any credit.
Hey, you want another 37, a 4-door? Buzzy's got one for sale.
It's not that real nice green deal, but we got paint. It's painted now, is it?
I don't know. No. I know which one you're thinking about there. The custom?
Yeah.
Well, this is apparently going to be a custom. This one had a nail head in it.
See, this is why we put fenders on cars and trucks so we can have more room to stripe them.
Well, he should be real tired when he gets to do the rat fink on the back.
I got Jay's mom's gonna come over and do that.
He could.
That's her thing, man.
People awake. Only reason you slept the second or third one because you were so tired from staying up the early days.
Was that in McKeesport?
My case part. That's where Murph the Surf came from. You know who he
Murph
is?
the Surf.
Stole the blue Amex or Onyx diamond.
Really?
He was a golfer like you.
I haven't golfed in a long time because I can't afford it anymore. Last time I golfed was probably like 2002. Now I just build junk cars. And I tell Jordan about a new project. He's like, well, what are you going to get rid of? I'm like, nothing's for sale. And he's like, what? I'm like, nothing's for sale. How about no? How about no? And believe it or not, this truck started out as flat black and some patina. And then it was all flat black. And then it was all green. And I didn't like it. And then it came apart. And then I went back to flat black.
Why did you do green if you didn't like it?
I don't know.
You
'Cause
had the paint laying around?
I rattle canned the whole thing, that green that's on there now, the whole thing. And it was all green. That's how it was. I don't know why. That was in 2013.
Just got bored one night.
Yep. Masked the whole thing off and sprayed it green.
When you say mask it off.
I masked
Put it
off,
over the headlights and that was it?
masked the windshield off because that's glued in. I masked the headlight. The headlights are off it. Well, it didn't have fenders on then, so it was just the box and the cab and the hood and the grill. The grill is still painted green because I took it off and never put it back on. The 29 grill. What? Adam 12's on TV.
Those two guys died 3 years ago.
No. Did they? No. One Martin. What's his name? Still alive?
Yeah, probably about 8. We had 2 more, which one of the guys has just been diagnosed with cancer, and he's all bummed out, obviously. Yeah, we probably got about 8. We're meeting at my house. We're gonna just, huddle up.
Don't want to run out of battery. GoPros do awesome optics and stuff, but their batteries suck and their software sucks. This thing locks up all the time. It's a pain in the neck. For what they cost. It's a lot easier to work with. There's only one car in here instead of 2.
So it was nice of you to bring that in and stuff it in here.
I didn't want it to be cold.
Well, tonight's my night I watch Oak Island. Tonight's the night they're going to find
We found a piece of wood. Do you think it's old? Do you know what this could be? It could be a wood off a treasure ship.
You got to take that guy out of there. I'm so tired of hearing him. Could that be?
Could it be a stone?
Boy, this could be maybe off of a treasure box.
An old nail, possibly from a ship, carrying treasure. Could it be part of the Knights Templar? They got Bobby Drayton or whatever his name is. It's a button! Look, he got a button!
Oh, yeah. It's a top shelf button.
It's a top pocket find. It's a
When
button.
he finds it and put it in a top pocket, that's a big deal for him.
Yeah.
He's found some stuff down in Florida where he lives.
I want to go up there when they're not filming and take like a handful of like coins from like somewhere and throw them on the beach.
So, I'm a YouTube junkie, as you know, Josh.
YouTube. Okay.
But I'm hooked on these guys that they go like on the beaches looking for lost wedding rings and everything, all the stuff they find.
Metal detector guys.
Crazy, yeah.
I'm always trying to get the name of their machines, because they've got the latest and greatest.
I saw a clip. A guy must have been from World War II or Civil War. He found a strong box on the side of this river in South Carolina full of gold and silver coins. Like a whole box had rotted away, but all the coins are there. I'm like, well, okay, what's the chance of that happening?
Well, I'll tell you a story just about that. I work with a German guy. I like working with him. We work good together. So he was telling me about his German buddy from old country. Goes along the road and picks up free wood. It's yokes, the stuff that doesn't pile. Nobody wants to pick it up. So they leave it lay. They take the straight pieces. So this guy does it all the winter long and summer long, and got enough wood to warm his house. So he takes his ashes and throws them out on the garden, turns them into the garden, and that helps it grow, you know, all that stuff. So one early spring day when winter's ending, he looks out his garden, something is shining back in there. Real shiny. So he just can't stop it, so he goes out and looks. And there is a pile of silver. And you can see it was 50 coins.
Really?
50 silver coins, but when he burned them in there and then took the ashes out, it was just a glob. You could see there were coins.
Oh,
out.
it was in the wood.
It was in the wood. Somebody hid it in a hole in the tree, forgot about it like most of us, or in the ground.
I had all of my good silver in tree crotches. That's the best part. That's the best way to keep it.
People put a lot of things in bottles and then bury it, but forget about the tin lid they put on there, which rots away the first year.
I wouldn't mind finding a pile of silver out in the backyard. The only thing I dug up here was an old 30-gallon drum that I got used for gray water for the washing machine. Is it too late to add any hot pink striping to this?
Oh, I'll gladly do that. Charge up that battery.
I want it to look like the Pink Panther mobile.
Yeah, you want it real heavy with pink, right?
Yeah, we'll get out a 3-inch chip brush.
You want to touch up some of these stone chips?
Stone chips. Those are bugs.
Oh,
Just don't paint the bugs.
Oh.
So I did the bicycle inner tube trick here because I waited too long. I let the chains wear all the paint off the tailgate. Then I did the bicycle tube trick. Oh, actually, this box has never been striped because this is the original box off my dad's truck. My homemade box is striped. That's on a Doodlebug now. But this is the original tailgate that I redid. You couldn't see the Ford logo in it from the Model A one, so I cut it out, and this is out of a... no, I lied again. This is a stock 29 gate that goes to the tailgate. The other tailgate on the other box, I cut this out because you couldn't see it, and I welded in a Ford script out of like a 50 Ford tailgate, which is a little bit bigger. This is original 29 script here. I forgot.
It was 29 Ford sedan, striped everything underneath it, then put a body on it.
Really?
Is it blue? Is it blue?
Yeah.
I know that guy.
Because I can.
See, now we know it's there too.
Next time, check out, I'll pop my back seat. You gotta see my gas tank. All striped up. Just to be
I
hidden.
loved it when I looked under your car and saw your axles as your radius rods.
Oh, Model A axles for my rear radius rods. Yeah.
If you want to see that car up close, go back in the channel, look up striping and storytelling. You can
Yeah.
see it's got a whole feature on that car, on the Roadster, on the sedan, on the 61. I bought those at the indoor swap meet like 3 or 4 years ago. They were painted red. Now I channeled the box. I had to make adapters. The fenders are up like 2 inches in the air higher than where they're supposed to be. There's sheet metal adapters that go from the old box edge to pick the fenders up, and I had to notch it around the frame covers because I channeled the box like you know how the Model A box rolls on the bottom?
Yeah.
I cut the roll off because it was rusty anyways, so the frame's kicked up 4 inches in the back, and the box is...
It's why everybody uses it because they love the box. Got
Yeah.
the roll in the front. The tailgate's pretty.
Yeah, I got...
Those red reflectors, they reflect.
Yeah, they're what do you call it? Duray jeweled reflectors. You gotta like get
What do you
headlights.
call them? Duray?
Duray,
Oh,
D-U-R-A-Y.
that's the name of the manufacturer.
Yeah,
But they reflect when a car hits them.
when headlights hit them, yeah.
So I got a pair of green ones. Boy, I love those.
Yeah. These I think are new old stock. This one was cracked and chipped on one side, but I think they were new old stock ones I found somewhere. This is a highly professional Hollywood experience right here.
Yep.
Now, to get these shots, when we do the wide angle, you're going to have to wipe it all off and shoot it from the other angle.
Okay, wipe it off. Yeah, let me go get my grinder.
It'd be like the chase scenes where the car's got the hubcap, then it doesn't have the hubcap, then it's got the
Yeah.
hubcap again.
Yeah.
We were just talking about, are these wheels chrome or these hubcap covers over the spokes?
What, this car?
Yeah.
They're stainless steel spider caps. They're repop ones from the 60s, but they're a Ford accessory.
I've never
But-
seen them before.
Yeah, they had them 36 to 39 accessory. It's in the book. I can show you in the book. I only put stuff in this car that's in the book. When you're an antiquer, you got to do that. You got to have
Yeah, yeah.
Will the light help you, Paul?
No. I can barely see the edge here.
Would less light help you?
No.
I have a ground light I can hook up.
You got a flashlight over here, Josh?
Yeah. It's over by all them DeWalt things.
We'll do a test, Paul. You can say yes or no. This is just like Hollywood. Just get a close up of Paul and then go into the striping.
I have a. Where's it? Everything's a disaster here. Keith Howard? Did Keith Howard have to put up with this nonsense?
It's not all glitz and glamour.
How was that?
Good.
Or Ken Howard? Is it Ken Howard?
Kenny Howard.
Ken Howard, yeah.
Kenny Howard would have been hitting your truck with a hammer by now.
Why has he got such a bad attitude?
I don't know.
Now all the girls wear his shirts like they,
Oh, yeah.
like they mean something.
They have no idea. Actually, I think that ship sailed. Oh, you're brave. Okay. I thought you were putting a light there. Okay, you're good.
I need a, what do you call it?
Manhattan?
A what?
Manhattan?
Oh, I sipped one of those, and we were in Dallas. We had one at the Del Fresco steak restaurant, and they had these special Manhattans that cost like $50 a piece. And I sipped it, and it was the worst thing I ever tasted. I'm like, no, I'm good, bro. The other guys had like 2 of them, and then they had to like carry them back to the hotel.
It's kind of like when you siphon gas and you get a mouthful.
Yeah. That doesn't happen anymore because I got the jiggler. We need another extension cord. Here's some way to split. Oh, I know. Hold on. I found this in the trash, so it should work.
This is for charging.
It's a power strip, but I think it should work. Maybe it'll catch on fire. Who knows? That didn't sound good, but you never know.
It's probably in the garbage for a reason.
The end wasn't cut off, so I figured, oh, it works.
All right.
All right, just a little fire over here.
It didn't let the smoke out yet.
Okay, we're on green.
There we go. Now it's got a thing. And oh, I gotta go touch my laptop real fast. Make sure it doesn't shut off because it's uploading. Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right.
You don't want nothing?
Can I do some close-ups on him when he's on?
Yeah. Do I need no sugar Mountain Dew or?
No, I'm good. I have to take
Yeah,
off.
you need a cat?
Paul, did you guys get rules from Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you see their flyer there for valve cover racing?
I'm seeing it now.
Flip it over. We used your rules.
You can't get in the house because it's locked and the keys are in the truck.
This truck?
Yeah. All right.
Well, that's good. Now, you mentioned this name, Greg Schoen. Greg Schoen won around here, and then he won in Columbus, and he won with a car, and they sent him to California to be in competition for the finals.
Finals of what?
Huh?
Of what?
Of valve cover races. I don't know what the prize was, but it was a big deal. This was all across the country. Every car show you went to, every magazine had pictures and stuff of different places where they had that.
Hey, you know what I need is valve cover Don, the metal fabricator's phone number.
Dreadlock Don?
Yeah, did he ever finish that sports car he was making?
Oh yeah, you should see it.
All right, he's got bumpers on it and everything.
Yeah, it's got fenders, no bumpers yet. Oh yeah, he had. Yeah, I think he has front bumpers. I don't think he has the back.
I got some bumpers that I acquired that I think would go right on that thing.
I was going to say I don't have his information here, but he's a real computer guy. But Josh is a computer guy. He can give you his address right now.
No, I just need his phone number. I did have it. You know, I actually might, now that I think about it, because he made me patch panels for my kid's truck, you know.
I remember that, yeah. I was
Unbelievable.
When you first started talking about it, I wonder, how do you know Dreadlock Don, you know?
Well, I striped the car over there for somebody in your club.
Oh.
And that's how I met him.
Yeah, he built a whole car without a straight sheet metal. The only thing stamped is, I think, a pair of housings for a bumper. Would you write this down for him? I'm going to probably take off. This is Dreadlock Don, telephone number. You want me to ask him now? I'll call him.
I'll call him.
Okay.
So I could send him pictures of them.
I can show me.
Actually, one of them went to the... I had three of them. One of them went to the Pierce Aero Museum. I think you're going to put it on the Thomas Rocket car.
What, doing what now?
Bumpers.
Dreadlock Don's cell phone number for Paul. And right above here, I have a bat number for Paul Strauss. Some guy.
The bat phone.
You sure that's this one?
Yeah, I know. I call him on this all the time. Manitor, you know his last name?
Molitor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just texted the Paul, so he's got it.
Yeah. Perfect. Do I have to reserve a spot for your swap meet?
No. I'll get you in there. What time are you coming?
I come early. What time does it start?
I'll be there like at 6:30.
Well, I ain't come
by
at
like
6:30.
7:30 base time.
I'll be there between 7:30 and 8.
You want to be under the thing or out in the wild?
Out in the wild. I'll be next to Jack.
Jack doesn't show up till like 9.
I'm always out in the wild though.
Yeah. You're like out on the next street corner, like where the vegetable stands are.
I sold a lot of tomatoes last time. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna just bring primo pieces.
I'm going to be the dollar guy.
Things
I'm
that
clearing
has-
out.
Huh?
I'm going to be the
A
dollar
blanket?
guy.
For everything for $1?
I'm looking for the primo stuff for $1.
That's how I built my Roadster, you know. And I'm not kidding, you know.
One little piece at a time for cheap. I don't want that. I don't want this. I don't want that. You can have it. And he thought he was just coming here to put one stripe on a car.
You know what the saving grace is? I almost was going to do this tomorrow. My wife says, you know, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I'm like, probably won't do this tomorrow then.
That would have been bad because I would have said, hey, can you stay for like 4 hours? Whoops.
And you wouldn't have got a card either from him.
I would have, well, then I'd have to get another hotel bed because Paul would also be divorced and we got 2 guys on the bed with me.
Actually, my wife's a saint. Never forget the day I come home. Hey, honey, I quit my job. That's okay. I'm going to be full-time pinstriper. Oh, okay. Was either that or I...
Did it work out?
No. No, actually, it worked out great. I gave up a company vehicle, though. For the first year, I drove a 29 Ford pickup truck. Actually, it was a 29 Ford. I made a flatbed out of it because I gave up the company vehicle. So I had a hot rod for a company vehicle.
Nice. Did you start off doing dealerships and stuff right away? Right?
Well, that's what kind of made me decide I either got to do this or I don't. Because, well, you know Terry.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to repair vending machines for a living.
Oh.
And one day I'm going into this car dealer, fix a vending machine, and this guy's walking in with a paint kit. Not quite as messy as mine, but I didn't know who he was. But I knew what he was.
Yeah.
So I introduced myself. Hey, I do a little pinstriping, you know. First thing out of his mouth. You want some work? I'm like, what? He says, you want some work? I go, sure. He goes, well, I don't have time to do body shops, and I won't go to a dealer unless they got 5 cars. I'm like, okay.
Just that's what I went.
Huh.
Yeah.
And then within the next day, my phone was ringing.
Wait a minute, Paul. I've got the 37 Ford book right here.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't do it right.
Mm-hmm. No, I did it right. They didn't do it right.
No, but this guy's in the factory. He's doing it right.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. Well, we're gonna have to go with it now. If I lose at the AACA this fall, I'll know who to blame.
Yeah, right.
I'm an antiquer. I'm tired of cutting up cars.
Yeah.
All the fenders are going back on the open wheel cars.
Oh, that's sacrilegious. There's where I matched the color right there.
Oh my goodness. It looks like a heartbeat from the 80s. You stripe faster downhill or uphill?
Yeah. I'm always better when gravity's in my favor.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I can probably at this rate get you out of here by midnight.
Yeah. Considering I came here for about a 45-minute job. Yeah.
Well, this won't be. It won't take you 45 minutes to do this car.
Yeah. It's everything else you got me doing.
I want
It's
to
all right, though.
maximize your travel time.
Yeah. I still say you just wanted tacos.
That's true.
Now, we'll have to try to skip it around this big chip here.
Yeah,
Right there.
that's factory.
Factory chip.
At least you only got one taillight to go around.
Yeah. That's why I made you take the license plate off. Don't let me go home with your microphone on me.
I won't. I almost had that happen with Ted one time. You know, I can, when I go inside and you guys start talking about me, I can still hear you because you got the microphone on.
Really? I don't think we said anything bad. If I'd have known, I definitely would have. See why I made you take the license plate off?
Yep.
That's a pain in the butt.
I think we need an apple green stripe to go with a medium green stripe
They
around.
never double striped them. Yeah, you're going to have to edit a little language out, I know that.
That's all right. I'm not scared. Get the beep gun ready. Beep. You should strap this to your wrist so it can go right along with you doing the car. My Model A coupe, somebody striped out one of those, like pounce wheel or whatever. Not pounce wheel, but the wheel.
Over.
And you can see the track marks in the paint.
Yeah. Ford used them for many years at, like on the Grand Marquis and stuff. It's like a bugler, they call it.
Okay.
Tell you one thing they're good for. Striping on t-shirts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I spent all night gapping the doors before you got here to make sure they're perfectly lined up.
Sure you did. Actually, it's amazing how perfect they are.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I mean, seriously, they're like... The new cars aren't that good.
And this is one of the original windows in the car. It's still got the Ford 37 glass in the insignia on it.
Wow.
I think both front doors and that glass over there has been replaced, but this is the original one. What was your 37?
Cabriolet. It was Tupperware.
I saw it. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't remember. You showed me the pictures of it.
Yeah, it was.
Like a 90s street rod, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, it was too nice for me. But you know what? I got 10 years out of it and took the family everywhere. You know, 4 seats, air conditioning,
Yeah.
top that goes down.
What's his name? Phil McMahon's got one of those. His house he's been working on forever. Was that a Downs car?
It was. Had a California Dreamin' chassis under it. Well, it was a beautiful car. Just at the first time somebody said to me, "Is that a kit car?" That was it.
That's the
Yes.
end of that.
3 years building a kit car.
Came in the box, so I needed a screwdriver and a pair of pliers to put it together.
Absolutely. Anybody could build one. Yeah. I'm a hot rodder, man. I'd rather start with junk, and you can't ruin it that way.
Right. Oh,
It only gets better.
it's just ruined. We should leave the brush stuck right to the fender.
I would, but I like that brush.
He gave up on this car as the end of it.
I got a brush on the dashboard of my car out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stripe comes right up the hood, over the windshield wiper, through the glass, onto the dashboard, and the brush is glued there. You never seen that?
I saw the stripe going up over the windshield
Yeah,
wiper.
brushes
I
on
got
the
to look at the
dashboard.
dash. The tape sticks to this car.
Yes.
Now it's funny that door, the body line lines up perfect there, but then the top of the door is down. Oh, maybe it's parallel. I can't see. Oh, you know what? It's just down. That's how it is. Okay. Looks like it goes down in the back. The front end of this car is all not lined up the best, but it's a lot better than it was. That only turns one way. I think to the right. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Deck lid's nice and flat and easy to get on.
Yeah. I had to stripe a Chevy pickup truck last week. We two-toned it, ended up ending right on the crease. It was a 79. Right on the crease is
Yeah.
where they did the two-tone. It was like trying to run a stripe on this.
Yeah.
It's like trying to walk down a railroad track. Man, I struggled on that thing. Struggled. Let me show you something. I'll show you one of my tricks after I see how much paint I can pull off of this thing.
Most of it's staying on there.
Well, we're doing good here.
A couple little dots.
See this? This is my redneck ruler. When you're too lazy to go over and get your ruler out of your paint kit. Pretty freaking close, huh?
Yeah. This can't be your first time.
I'd rather be lucky than good.
Yeah.
I don't like that one. Get the grinder.
Get the grinder. That's good that you signed it small. I didn't want big intrusive letters. It's good.
Yeah. I can see it anyways. It's under the handle.
Do you think we need a doodad around the fuel filler or not?
No,
Okay.
you only got one.
Thanks, Paul.
Hey, thanks for the entertainment.
We try to be entertaining.
Yeah. I didn't sprain any ankles in your shop or anything.
It's hard because it's a disaster in here. You might have spilled some paint on your box along the way.
A little bit. If that baby could talk. Brush oil here.
Brush oil.
Brush oil. And put it right there until the next day.
You got jobs tomorrow?
I'm gonna try to babysit my granddaughter tomorrow, but I'll have to go do one.
There's a lot of purple on here.
Back in the day, man, purple was the color. There's actually pinstriping under there if you really look.
Oh yeah.
That's how. I mean, I'm purple and teal. That was the colors forever, you know.
Yeah. They're on a comeback.
No, they're not.
They're starting to drag some 85 Pro Street cars out. They had a whole Pro Street room at the Grand National Roadster Show.
Actually, you want to hear something funny? I did stripe a car at a body shop today that had that color on it.
Really?
I mean, like, my purple paint, I don't have a lot of it in inventory because I just don't use it anymore. Yeah.
You know where purple's good? Arctic Cat snowmobiles.
So I'm saving all my paint sticks now. Been doing it for about 2 years.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make an art project out of them. When I do it, I'll send you a picture. I got this crazy idea in my head. I'll throw nothing away.
Me neither. You know my motto, why trash it when you can stash it?
These paint cups here,
Yeah.
when they get hardened up, I've got milk crates full of them. I don't know.
I mean, just the paint running off the cup here,
Oh yeah.
you know, somebody'd pay $2,000 for that at an art show.
Yeah, when I'm dead they will. Not when I'm alive. I've already had a young pinstriper say, "Can I have your paint kit when you're gone?"
Look how much paint that is.
Yeah.
It's like Cadillac Ranch. You've seen them paint on them things?
I'll tell you how old that.
Is it a music stand?
There was a music stand. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna tell you how old that music stand is. There I am with that music stand with my son, who's now 36 years old.
Is he really?
Yeah.
What are you striping?
Hi.
It's a Beretta.
Is it?
Chevy Beretta.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're doing it
with purple.
pink and purple.
Yeah.
Back in the day, man.
Perfect.
Look at that. Handsome, wasn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, that's three or four generations license plates ago.
Yeah.
So he's 36.
He's 36.
So
now.
that was probably what, 35 years ago. So what
Probably.
What would that be?
Oh man.
94, mid to late 90s. No. Yeah,
No, let's see.
a little older than that.
No, yeah, probably, yeah.
30 years would be 94. So a
Let's
little
see, he
bit,
was born.
that Beretta looked like a
He
90,
was born in
91.
'86, so he looked like he was
Oh, yeah.
6 months old there.
Yeah, so that'd been like an 88, one of the first Berettas. 88 or whenever they came out, 89. That's crazy. All right, so I hope you guys like that. Jack Man is here too. Haven't seen Jack in a while. He's been out and about, but we got everything striped up, and now I got to go find. You want to get paid, right?
You paying me? Yeah,
Oh.
you owe me for 2 tacos.
Mighty Taco. That's $8.
The only reason he invites me is because I bring him Mighty Taco.
Well, that's the only reason to come over.
Yeah. And even when he come to my house, all he cared about was getting Mighty Taco.
Yep, is what it is. Got to have Mighty Taco. We had one in town and it closed. I don't know why, but. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Striping cars or building cars, I don't know. We got to get this thing to the show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again here at the Quick Speed Shop. Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Josh. Now I suppose you want me to wipe that little paint splotch off, right?
Yeah, probably.